Hi, welcome to Owl Tarot. And the intention for this reading is going to be, what am I not telling myself? So for card number 1, we have the World card. For card number 2, we have the Strength card. And for card number 3, we have the 2 of Coins. So I'll let you sit here for a second and then you could pick your reading and then I'll see you there. Hi, Pile 1. All right, so your card is the World card. What you're not telling yourself, interestingly enough, I think what you're not telling yourself that everything's going to be okay and that everything's going to work out. I feel like you have a difficult time sometimes hearing great thoughts or listening to positivity. Maybe it's because, I don't know, you're terrified of being disappointed. But let's look what else comes through. Focus on the light. Yeah. Inner trust. Yeah. I definitely think that you have a difficult time with joy and happiness too. Maybe that's something that is new for you, those emotions. Maybe you've been in most of your life, perhaps you've struggled, you've had pain, you've had disappointments, and you've done a lot of work. For you to get to this point, you've done a lot of work, internal work. So congratulations on that. It is not easy. It is uncomfortable and it feels like you're dying. Been there, done that, and you know, we're still going. So congratulations on this energy. What are you not telling yourself? You're not telling yourself that you're going to be just fine and that you're good. Focus on the good parts of your day. Focus on the things that you've done right. Sometimes we're taught as Americans that to really focus on the parts that are not right for whatever reason, but don't focus on that. Focus on the entire picture, not just on the little spots. The Sentinel. Beneath the surface. Okay, so maybe there's a little bit of fear of being vulnerable, of seeing yourself as you truly are, which is love, which is just a blessed amazingness. I'm not talking about your past, I'm talking about your present moment and your present energy. What would it be like if you were whole and complete and there was nothing wrong with you? How would you feel in that environment? I feel like sometimes we could be a little bit afraid of how powerful we are, how brilliant and bright we are. I think that this card number 1 may be struggling with that. Temperance. The Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The 10 of Swords. Balance. So you could also kind of go in extremes. If you're doing energy work or healing work or going through a process of awakening, you're just like, let's just keep going until we're done. So then I could take a break. But for healing, it takes moments of walking and running, and then it takes moments of deep pause, reflection, and integration. So more reflection and more integration. I think it's needed. You are where you're supposed to be. I think you're headed in the right direction. So again, it's that self-trust part that we may second guess ourselves a little bit. And that's pretty common when you're becoming a new creature, a new being. You just doubt your steps because they're new, because your perception is completely different. Your lenses are completely different. So it makes sense. Something that might have looked dark and uncomfortable is pink and loving. And you're like, what? So I get it. It's going to take a while for you to get your high vibrational legs. The Queen of Swords. So mentally, you're becoming a lot more structured. You're seeing triggers and you're stopping yourself. You're not letting the illusions of what the mind tends to do, like have fights in your head with other people that was like 10 years ago. You don't do that anymore. Or if you're still doing it, it's very mild. It's far in, how do you say, what's that saying? Far in between or something. It doesn't happen a lot. Because you're closing a big chapter in your life. So congratulations. Again, this is a great reading for what am I not telling myself. Yeah, I think that's where you used to hang out, in the moon space. Yeah, I think new beginnings are coming. And I also think that new opportunities are coming. I think alignment is starting to feel really, really good. So what are you not telling yourself? You're not telling yourself that you're blessed, that you're bright, that you're worthy, that it takes a while for you to get your high vibrational legs. So don't be so hard on yourself. Work on your self-trust. Who would you be? Who would you be if you trusted yourself completely? What decisions would you be making? How would you feel yourself in your body? How would you feel yourself in your environment and in your energy? I feel like this pile might have struggled with ungroundedness because of this. So I truly think that embodiment work may help you through this. Just ask yourself this question. Who would you be if you trusted yourself? And now close your eyes, allow yourself to really feel into that and practice it. Walk in the shoes of a person that trusts themselves. What would they not, what's the word I'm looking for? Tolerate, there you go. What would they not tolerate in their life? And what would they be bold enough to do or say? All right, well, let's get one more. Yeah, you're manifesting big, great things. I feel like the work that you have done is paying off. I think you're going to start seeing stability energetically with money and finances and like the physical realm, and emotionally with the King of Cups. I feel like you have it. You got this. Just keep flying. Like now that you've reached this level, to be honest with you, you check in with yourself once in a while, but there's nothing more to do other than enjoy the rest of your amazing, beautiful human life. All right, pile 1. What you're not telling yourself, that you're freaking amazing badass that did a lot of internal work and now you get to enjoy it. Congratulations, you are blessed. Hi, pile number 2. What are you not telling yourself? All right, let's take a look. What you're not telling yourself is that you are a amazing, loving, kind, badass individual that can't quite see themselves clearly. And this happens when you grow up in an abusive household, maybe had an abusive relationship. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to make things a little bit line up here. But been there, done that, and all of the above for me. It's been so hard for me to see myself truly like my light, my truth. Like, I get it. The thing that you're not telling yourself is that you're an amazing being, that there's nothing wrong with you. And accepting that in the inner parts of your heart is what's going to help you move forward. Fleeting Beauty. Jeez, could you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. The more you love yourself, the more opportunities are gonna come. The more that you accept and love and want the best for you, the more abundance, wealth, relationships are gonna come. So if there's just something within your field that still doubts your joy and your truth and your peace, go on a retreat, or talk to a therapist, or something I would do, even consider doing ayahuasca, if that's something you're into. Not that you have to be into it, that stuff or whatever, but I feel like you just need that opening to set yourself free and allow yourself to truly allow that truth that you're beautiful, that you're perfect, and that there's nothing wrong with you, and that you're the brightest star in your community. Yeah. You're so generous with others, but you may not have the same generosity with yourself. Or you see so much good in others, but you look in the mirror and you're like, what's good about me? And then sometimes we want other people to tell us what good is about us, so that we could feel better or receive it. We need to receive it by ourselves. We need to receive that truth and really, really allow our hearts to feel it. So there's like, sit down. I feel like you need like a week of a full-on retreat, a week of meditation, a week of mirror work, where you're full on just saying, yes, I am, and really believing it, not just saying it. You need to really believe it in your heart. Allow your heart to crack open with the truth. I feel when you start doing that, I feel like you're going to receive a message. As soon as you open that heart of yours, that stubborn little heart of yours, you're going to receive a message. And let me just say something real quick. Most people that listen to my readings are very spiritual or have done a lot of healing work. So when I say you're going to receive a message, that it's going to be either internal message from your higher self, or it's going to come even from a guide. It's going to come through an animal spirit guide. Whatever it is, you know that messages that doesn't normally mean, and it could, an email, a phone call, or a text message. And it's going to be like, it worked. It's like that, oh, it worked. This 1 week retreat, this one ascension moment with ayahuasca, this week therapy session with my therapist, that worked. Now the message comes, and this is you. Truly embodying your truth. When you feel whole and complete and loved, there's nothing wrong and there's nothing missing in your life. And you're going to start seeing that and living from that space, that there's nothing wrong with me. The lack mentality is going to be completely out of your system. I think that's maybe something you've been working on. The 9 of Wands. Yeah. This fear of not being enough, of missing out, of even fear of being alone, it's just gonna crumble. I think this facade is gonna crumble during this week. And I'm not talking about like this week, because it's already Wednesday, Thursday. I'm talking about this week when you decide to do this work. Yeah, and you're gonna rise up like the phoenix. You're going to be a completely different person. People are not even going to know you or recognize you. Even though you look the same, there's something about you that feels and looks different. I don't even know why I'm talking with my hands. I kind of feel like I'm Italian right now, but I'm not. I'm Mexican. So that's just crazy. And things are going to start moving quick in your path. Maybe it has been painfully slow and you've been waiting for this guy to come. And by guy, I mean just this channel. And now it's going to start moving quickly. And there we go. Your inheritance. Have you been waiting for one? Inheritance can come in so many ways, right? It could be from, of course, a family member that passes, but it could also be from the universe. Something just opens up enough for you to take what has always been yours. Love, compassion, understanding. It could be limitless. I cannot wait to see or hear from you guys what was your inheritance. I mean, I also see her as a spirit guide, and I see them as your animal spirit guides as well. Like, everybody is lining up to give you this blessing. You fell in love with yourself fully and completely. And now the world is going to show up just like that. That's all you needed. You didn't need love from others. You needed love from yourself. And now you're receiving it. You're allowing yourself to receive it. And now you are enlightened, bright, truly understand the purpose of your life. And maybe now you could help others reach this state, if that's what you're called to do. What are you hiding from yourself? That you're an amazing, loving, kind person. And now you just have to believe it. Pile number 2, congratulations. I can't wait to hear about your inheritance. All right. See you next week. Hi, pile 3, sorry. Didn't even know what that was. Welcome to your reading. What are you hiding from yourself? Let's see. I'm feeling something, but it's still I can't quite see it yet. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So this is what I'm getting. You're in the in-between, which means you're in that state spiritually and energetically where spiritually you're at a really high level, but materialistically or physically you still can't quite let it go. And it's not like let it go and just be irresponsible and just let things. No. It's when you surrender all that you are to the divine within you. And you're not trying to control anything or hover or micromanage what your higher self, the universe, and even the self that is presently here is trying to do for you. There's still some fear of letting go. Okay. I feel like taking a long walk this week, and by this week I mean it's gonna be Wednesday or Thursday, but like the rest of the week and up to next week, taking a long walk and truly asking yourself, what am I so scared of? What would happen if I surrender it all to the divine? And it's okay if whatever you get, the messages that you get, the answers, the response, don't judge them. And I want you to talk to that part of you that is terrified of letting go, as if it was a little child, and helping that child cross the street into the divine. Because I feel like you're in that in-between and that you just need that loving guidance to your true path. Let's see. One second. There you go. I think you're going to be successful, and I think it's a little bit of timing. It's whenever you are drawn to take this walk. It's going to be a success. It doesn't matter if you do it today, it doesn't matter if you do it next month. I think when you sit with yourself and talk to that part of you that has held on to everything and anything that gets attached, I guess that's the right word for it, term. There's nothing wrong with that part of you. It just wants love and affection just like every other part of you. And there's a reason why this part of you has a tendency to hold on. So you just have to figure that out. Okay. This has brought, this need to hold on has brought a lot of indecision in your mind. I think there's multiple ways or paths or decisions that you need to be making, and you're not making it because of you holding on. You're terrified of the pain or the sadness that's going to cause from you letting go. And that is understandable. But I feel like the chapter that you're on right now, like if you were reading the book, if you continue to go on too long, you're like, well, can this end already? And I think it wants to end. I think you just need to make a decision. That's it. This is what's kind of been keeping you in this energy of the Two of Swords. You're not making decisions that need to be made because you're holding on, and that's okay. I think you just need to have a moment with that part of you, that inner child, and not judging them for it, not scolding them, but just hugging them and just let them cry and say, it's okay. I understand. And just talk to them and see what do they really think would happen if they release the energy, the identity, the yearning for somebody else. Maybe this is a breakup that you don't want to let go of. Maybe this is something that happened, a situation that really hurt you, and you're still reliving it every day. I get it. It is uncomfortable and it's hard to feel the pain of the loss. But I think that you're ready. I think you're ready, love. Yeah, it's time to go. She's so beautiful, or he's so beautiful. They're so powerful. Our inner children are so powerful. They keep us from moving forward when we want to move forward, because there's things that we're not done with. And I think this conversation needs to happen before you can move forward. Some time alone in the park, some time alone by the beach, some time alone. I don't know. Whatever calls you to. Obviously, I think nature would be helpful. It's going to help you unravel those belief systems that he or she created that has kept you a little stuck. And once she lets go or he lets go, just give her a big hug and say, it's okay, you did it, beloved. You did it. And then go treat her or him for some ice cream or coffee, whatever it is that she wants. You're done. You've graduated. You just need to let it happen. Take your time with this. Love you.